I wanted to tell you a bit about the Aroma Touch technique. This was actually one of my first experiences with doTerra. My massage therapist did the Aroma Touch technique on me, and it felt amazing. It was very relaxing, and I couldn't believe how great it smelled. It smelled so great that that night the clothes I had been wearing that, had been touching my back, which had all the oils on it, I actually took it off and slept with that shirt because it smelled so good from still having the oils on it. So then I asked, how could I learn this? And she said, yes, you can. There are classes around. So I looked them up and found one, and now I'm certified. At the class, I, came off the table with my hair all askew, and I was so relaxed. I was like, I don't know why anybody does drugs when they can do this. It was just, relaxing doesn't begin to explain it. Like, the feeling you have when you get into a hot tub, that's just 3% of this. And I've been told that you know how when you wake up in the morning, a lot of times you might be like an inch taller than you are at the end of the day when your spine is compressed? Apparently, with this technique and the oils, being run along your spine, it can create such lengthening that people have gotten off the table and gained whatever height they would have woken up with. So, it can be great for clearing stuff out of the body. There's this lymphatic movement at the end, which is, similar to someone like jumping on a trampoline. And they tell, the massage therapist told me to drink a lot of water, same as she would if I had a massage, because it's, churning up stuff to get filtered out. Kind of like if you have a fish tank. We used to have one of these things that you'd suck out the water, but you have to just start it manually by jiggling it around, and then it starts sucking up the water. And it would also, you move it around the rocks, and it sucks up all of the goop and poop, and then it just, filters it through, and whatever you've churned up that you don't, suck the water out, it can, at least the filter can start running it through. So it's kind of like that. It kind of gets all the yuckies out of your system so that you can get rid of them. But, it just smells so good. Like, it's amazing that the final result smell, like, you wouldn't have known it could smell that good from, the mixture of oils that go on. They smell good already, but just this other smell that happens is just like this magical deliciousness that I've never smelled anything like it. So, you can start learning online, and hopefully you can go to class, and if nothing else, get yourself an Aroma Touch kit so you can have all those oils and mix them together. I've actually had times where I just put the oils on an order on myself, almost like a perfume, because they smell so good and they feel good. You've got Deep Blue, which is so like tingly and good for the muscles, and peppermint's the same way. And they all have properties that work synergistically together, and it's just one of my favorite things. So I hope you get to experience Aroma Touch and have as wonderful of an experience as I did. And that is what really got me to realize, oh my gosh, these oils are different than what I have been using. When I smelled the lavender, I remember thinking, this is the most beautiful lavender I've ever smelled. And I have smelled quite a few. So, turns out, they really are the best.